Let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 84,984, and Bitcoin was sitting at $85,000 some moments ago. This is on 1 hour. Let me show it to you. It was at 85,400 something. Today is Sunday. Sunday is generally red, but this time Sunday is trying to get out of the overall red. This is good because it's almost end of month, and if we want the March to go green, I think we have to get rid of the red Mondays and red Sundays. I think we need to have more greenery and more attempts towards a greener market. That being said, we are seeing Bitcoin making its furious attempts to stick to $85,000. That is our hardcore area that we want Bitcoin to hold. If it holds $85,000, doesn't close 2 daily candles below it, then there is no downward journey. We have one more support area at 81,500. It doesn't mean that we will just collapse towards 74. Now we have one more support area, but the problem is that we really hope that Bitcoin doesn't go towards 81,500. Time is limited. The only thing I want from Bitcoin is to go towards $90,000. Once it conquers, then I'll start talking about 97,300 and maybe more. That being said, let's look at Bitcoin on daily. If it has made its life above $85,000 for 2 days, not really. Unfortunately, if you look at it on $85,000, just a second, you look at it, one candle closed above it, the second one went below, then all of them are below it. Right now, the body of this candle is below it as well. The wick is above it, but the body of it is below. We want 2 daily candles, if they both had been green, staying above $85,000. That builds our confidence, and you can see this is multiple weeks, at least 2 weeks that we are looking at it, at least 14 candles. They are daily candles that we are struggling with this area. But the good part is that at least we are making attempts for this overall situation. And if you want to visually see this thing with more action, this is a rising channel, by the way. If you want to see this on 4 hours, I'll show it to you visually. You can see it. This is the worrisome structure. Like you can see it is a rising channel. On 4 hours you can see way more action. Now 70% of the time, sadly, this thing breaks down. 30% of the time this thing goes up. In this case scenario, I would be really praying for the 30% case scenario instead of 70%, but we cannot ignore TA. We cannot ignore what we are seeing. There is a cat sitting in front of us, and we start acting like pigeons and close our eyes and say that, okay, when the eyes are closed, there is no cat. We can't be that much stupid. But anyway, if this structure breaks, the good news would be that we will see $74,000. At least it will get rid of our overall pain. We will see that if it is actually breaking or not by seeing it at 81,500. So this is going to be your 81,500 area, pretty much here. So if it goes this much down and it reacts to it, and if it's a fake out, we will find out that whether this is a fake out or not. But if it goes below 81,500, it will pretty much confirm the structure. It will fall down towards 77, but I don't think it will stop at 77. This time, if we are going to plummet, we are going to break this overall structure and go below this as well, and we will finally go and hit the $74,000 area. But all that will happen once we see a break of structure. Yes, there is a rising channel, but that doesn't give us 100% surety that we are going to act like that. So we need to see which probability is going to be, whether it's going to be the 70% or the 30%. And like I said, I would like to pitch for the 30%. If we want to close the March green, then we really need it to pick the 30% probability this time instead of the 70. Anyway, if we see Bitcoin above $85,000, I'll be way more confident on its upward journey. And if we see it below it, then of course I'll be worried. But that's pretty much it with Bitcoin. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.